There's a little guy. I've learned every magic. Weaving the runes. Schneeving the creeving. I could have sworn I didn't have countdown. I'll be completely honest. Yeah, no, I have it. I have it. I don't use it because it's not hugely useful, but I do have it. Anyway, I've got all the sorceries now. That's good to know. So good to know, in fact, that I might go and catch a fish. Little. There's a creature. We need to determine why. Let's ask. How does fishing... The cactoids know secret fish about us. Hidden realm. Realm of the salmon. I'm on my boat, look at me. I'm a little baby. Catch the fish. Oh! Every time you're successful, a baby appears. Little guy. Or big little guy. That's a difficult one for my brain. Whoa. Pageant fish. All of the little freaks have come to watch me scrap a fish for metal parsnips. Fish contain many metal parsnips. This is a known fact. Several fish. Here's what's shimmering on the ground, a holy potion. How many times do I have to do that in order to get the next going on? Huh. It seems like it might be a 10% chance of getting a special medal that I need if I do a perfect fishing. So I'm gonna be here slightly longer than I perhaps... A rare climbing fish! That's exactly the kind of fish we're looking for. That's exactly the kind of business I come to the sea in order to create. Oh, fishes. Fishes. Shish. Wiggling along, doing the thing. That's a pretty great idea. To have a fish that we... Oh! We're getting special metals, but I need other things. I need to progress some sort of fish quest in order to get important treasures. That was a lot of buttons to press for that secret little guy. Maybe. Does that mean this is it? Because I had to press more buttons to fish it off the riverbed? No. No, it's just metals. Climbing fish once again, strutting from the road. Oh. Nearly fucked that one up. Ooh. It's easy to fish when you know what a fish is. If you're not sure, you might be stuck for a while. The hurdle is ever so slightly insurmountable. I don't think I've ever seen somebody at the side of a river just holding up a fish and being like, what the fuck's this? Makes me yearn a little bit for the fishing in Final Fantasy XV, where you have to actually struggle against the fish somewhat. You have to stop a fish from getting away. What are some games with good fishing in it? As Final Fantasy XV I enjoyed. Nier, the first one, I seem to recall, had some good fishings. I forget which Yakuza game it was that had the fishing version that I liked. It's somewhere, it's one of 3, 4, or 5. You'll have to do fish research in your own time. It may have been all of them, actually. I don't recall. I don't know if there's an actual principle behind this, but I feel like the fact the buttons never repeat within one sequence is somehow making it easier for me to remember. Like, I don't have to press R2, R1, triangle, R2 again. Or anything like that. I feel like that would trip me up. The fact that I'm always hitting a different place on the controller every time somehow is making this a lot more doable. I'd be interested to hear a psychomonologist tell me that I'm talking out of my ass. It has been 10 minutes at this point, and the episode's barely happened in reality. We're just getting metal doings. I was hoping to actually catch the thingamabob on screen, but I'm just sort of sat here wasting disk space at the moment. So perhaps that will not be the case. Perhaps the fish... Nearly fucked that one up. Perhaps the fish is too strong for us at the moment, in terms of its ability to manipulate chance and keep me from my true goals. Unless it wants to be this one? Is this going to be an instance where like I point a thing out and then the game says, oh yeah, the thing? No. No, right, This is a be right back kind of scenario. It's taken too long. I've not got the thing yet. I think I might go off and do something else, just because I'm conscious of the fact that I don't know how long it's going to take, and I'm like mid-episode right now, even if I have stopped the recording. So, just in the interests of having interests, I'm gonna go take care of something else first, and then the next episode will start, hopefully, with me having gotten the thingamy. It's a little bit of a weird way to do it, but anyway. I'm going to deal with a big man. I'm going to deal with Big National John and his fucking problems. Right. We've got to clear out these two areas of all sorts of boys before our quarry will appear. This seems like a perfect opportunity to summon a silly Billy. And let's have a Strongulus do many of the heavy lifting. Little. I'm a bit small. What do you have? You've got Renew, you can Scathe, or you can speed everybody up, look. E first. This doesn't matter to me at all, but Banish Ray, dark damage, deals some damage, some manner of unspecified damage to everybody. Lost it. There we go. Instant stopping of all of them. We're the prawn now. Nobody's going to really get upset with me, Basilisk. I was stealing your eyes for a sword earlier. You know what would be exceptionally good is if I could see where I was fucking going. That's the sort of thing that would be truly very handy. But not a luxury I apparently have while I am in the realm. Scathe! Why don't we scathe the badgers? This is what badgers are. Alright, they're huge men. And that's coming from an expert as well. Fast prawn disease. Look at this. Do we have... Is there no end to the creatures? Are we doomed to repeat a praying mantis every week? Got to be running out of them by now, haven't we? Oh, it's almost time for the... It's almost time to banish a snake into the abyss. We're just gonna have to do the big moment here. What if I came down from the moon into the Silver Sea? Look at that. It's all very puzzled, the egg. I went back in an egg. Oh, I've digivolved. Look, I just have bigger wings. I'm just a very silly guy, but I have bigger angel. Oh ho 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 ho! Shush! Fuck! I've utilised the power of the Dark Phoenix. Take this. To deal with one snake, I will become the destroyer of worlds. That is how serious I take my serpentry. Serpent carpentry, if you weren't aware. Even if you are aware of serpent carpentry, it's typically too late to do anything about it. Fortunately, this part of the map is slightly smaller, so I won't necessarily have to spend blueberries just to get on the bus. They're fond of fruit, the bus drivers of the Feywood. They will only accept fruit. If you don't have fruit, you're useless to them. You are a pointless existence. Lacking in vitamins. Serpent Eye. I can bring myself into a new kingdom with this. If you look like a snake, it opens doors. The bouncer on the other side is like, do you have the password? And then you are a snake, and he's like, yeah, that's correct. I don't know why my accent changed. Oh, I got another bubble belt. I found a wild bubble belt in the wild. Where you would expect to find it. Well, now I have to check all of them. There may be more. There's a remedy. Remedies are useful. I can put one of those on the head and say wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, and pretend to be an ambulance. Because I'm that which heals you now. I'm the Rombulance right this second. Come on, baby. I've got fucking business to attend to. I think... Are we clear? You are clear for shosh. We appear to be shoshless at the moment. Does that mean I could see a fucking praying mantis? Which is unfortunate. It does continue to hurt them in that case. Like, everyone seems to have come back. You all were not here when I was there. You've regenerated a bloody praying mantis again. This is just like a full room of guys again. You've completely undone everything I've ever kicked. Even this dinosaur's real once more. Have I gone drastically wrong or something? This is turning into the episode where we just don't get to accomplish any of our stated objectives, and I don't know that I'm in love with that fact. I mean, I've checked this place as thoroughly as I feel I can. There's no one else. There's one else. Okay, so I'm apparently just an idiot. I'm an idiot with a praying mantis nearby. Which could be devastating financially. Snake. Snake curriculum. What else could there be? You're not just summoning more snakes the longer I stand there, are you? Like, I'm not going to find out that, oh, actually, your presence attracts snakes to the area. I'm sick of people saying... I think I just saw my own reflection in the fog. Which, to be fair, shouldn't happen. It's a bit silly that fog is doing that now. This is not a feature we asked for. Why did we need a fog update like this? And everyone's back in here now, again. What am I doing wrong? Help me out here. Don't move more than 2 zones away. I'm not moving more than 2 zones away. I'm exclusively being in the zones that I need to clear. You do seem to keep kind of putting other creatures back in places where I've already checked. Like, if I can't trust that the ones who were there are all of them, if it's going to turn out you've just put another one down somewhere in the room, how am I supposed to know when I'm done? How the fuck did Jeremy Luck get his hands on the Medallion of Greengrocers? Reduced prices for oranges? Huh? Why did he need such a blessing? He's loaded specifically for fruit. He's given a massive fruit budget. Don't need a discount for that in particular. Yeah, I've run round the place like 6 times at this point looking for freaks, so if I come back in here and there's just more of the same going on, I'm gonna yell at plates. So let's go back into this room and see what fucking awaits us here. Yorpy? You're empty, that's a good sign. Let's undo the fast motion tactic. Creatures in the fog, unite. This is really... credit to the game. Knowing that there's a big dude somewhere out there who I am actively hunting for. It's very fucking unnerving to barge through this place not being entirely sure if he's here or not. Oh! Okay. We have found him. And he's looking at us. Okay, right. Now then. Now then. Here's what we want to do. Who's got the strengths? This might be the party that we want, I'm not sure. Do I want you to have curing powers? There's like stuff that's going to be a I think I might actually want to take either Balthier or Bash out of the running. I'll say we'll take out Bash because you've got the strongest weapon in the game on you. Let's see if I can make a good idea happen. Alright. Final nudge. Let's begrudge. Where the shit were you? Big fucking dog. I thought you were a bipedal man. I'll be honest. I thought you were a bipedal man walking around. I didn't realise you were another large dog, essentially. So let's fight you. No thanks. You don't do dark magic. You got the glowings. You got the glowings on. I can hurt you with sorcery. Now the thing that I think's fucked about you, and why I had Penelo out specifically, is that you alternate between being immune to physical attacks and being immune to magic, which can cause scrombulances. Can I whittle down your resistance to either or? I expose you. I expose you like only Lawrence can. And then I will continue to expose you. Shit alive. Look alive, shit king. It's time to only hit the man's leg. Oh, you have ideas about my face. Please heal me as well. Alright, I'm getting all the, I've got all the, I'm gonna hit you many different times abilities on as well. Which is another reason I wanted to get Varn out. Maybe I should put that on somebody with one of the most powerful weapons in the game equipped, but it's sort of like, it feels like very, staff behaviour. Why have I backed out of it? Come on, cast the big thing. Don't wiggle your nose at me while you summon the lightning. I'm gonna continue scathing you in a dark... Do I have, I don't know anything else. Which is a shame. Scathe you then. Scathe you then, I will. Wiggly, wiggly. A very wiggly sort of combat that you've partaken in. Whacking bonks. I think you will also need a slight... Expose you some more, why don't I? There are many layers to attacking. I'm a little bit fucked. It's fine though. This is why having two healers is essential. This is why having a nose on your face lets you biplane. This is why having a biplane that you can trust. Is anyone else lacking initiative? Everything seems to be alright for the time, but actually we've not got fast on us. Do some quickness. Just a little bit. Here we go. Now you're immune to physical damage. So begins the campaign of scathing the guy. And thus does it go right through. Have bubble back on you. It's crucial. Unstop me at once. No. You're the only one who can do damage right now, so I need you to be doing it. Now you're gonna get my dad. Ah! It's don't blow me up. It's not fine. Perhaps, no. Instant fucking instead. What happens if... You know Scathe, don't you? Why don't we bring the boy back out? Why don't we bring Baniel Danielson back home, finally? Oh, this is gonna be... You're gonna... Oh, you're, Or you weren't immune to it? You don't seem to be immune to Banish Ray. Does Scathe do more, however? Oh, I think you are immune to Banish Ray, and then you're just damaging yourself by hitting me. Renewal. We must be fucking hell. Okay, it's become a little bit... Now you're no longer immune to physical damage. You are now immune to that. I'll just sort of bite you a little bit with my nose. It counts as... So maybe Banish Ray counts as sorcery. What does Final Eclipse count as? What if I did another big blast? What if I blew up something other than a snake? I come down from the moon and choose you this time. Pikachu! Where are you? Pikachu, look at you. I'm going to arrest Team Rocket. And become an angel. I'm an angel shrimp now. It's impossible for you to win. Off we go. Blowing up and everything again. The entire sky. Swish. And then... I've got my big attack here. A phoenix comes and gives you a kiss and the entire universe is created again. That's more or less acceptable, isn't it? Thank you for not showing me whether or not that did anything. Let's bring David out of retirement. And then... Kronos. And then we're all alive. We're all just fucking alive forever. Then I cast my spells. You won't get us! I'm gonna still be alive! Yes. And then... I think you deserve to not have barriers of any sort on you. You can keep having a rake if you want, but it's not gonna do you any good when I do this! You've still got stuff on you. The dispelment has not taken place. Or you're immune to magic, aren't you?
Yeah.
I had quite forgotten that that applied.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5-hit combo. No, you're illegal. Entirely illegal. Entirely illegal, much like the North Wind. Yes, the wind is illegal. Where's my secondary, less dangerous wine? Not serum. Just a sippy. Just a sippy serum. A sippy serum, sippy serum. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Fuck that! You're no longer immune to magic, which means you will not suffer the truth. Oh, or you will suffer the truth, sort of. You can now no longer be trusted. Good job. I need... Well, if you could, like, I'll worry about that, you worry about raising Vanello's maximum chuff to full beans. Don't use holy divine powers. Thanks. Oh, I've got No fucking... High ethers. This is the way. Oh, shit! Oh, you're just dead again. What scathed motes? I'll chuck one at you. Mostly just because of how annoying this is to have to deal with, because you're immune to, like, the majority of what we can do at this point. Come on, heal us all. You fool. You attempted trusting us. What? Don't... I was already on that. Oh, the automatic fuck machine. I have 81 X potions. Now 80. This is a factor I've not been utilising. Oh, now you're immune to dicks. Let's fucking go. Now Dick's sporting goods is too much for you to cope with. Well, about time to rebubble some folks. This is getting a little bit bubblesome. But we shall persevere. Oh, give us the truth in time. Oh, you've stopped us. Oh, but you've not. It's fine. It happened, but it didn't. You fool! You tried to slow everyone down instead. It's not going to go well for you if you try and go slow. It won't work. It simply won't. Watch my new television special about this phenomenon called Go Fast, You Fucking Clod. It's bad! It's not very well made. That much I have to cop to. But, it's... Why don't you do a random black magic? And see if anybody cares that you've done that. It's not gone well. It doesn't appear. You seem to have just tried to blind him. Don't you die! I'd rather you bloody didn't, in fact, put another potion. Put another potion on your granddad's face. Tell him what to drink. You absolute disgrace. Durr. You're faster than a speeding cock, aren't you? You're like, oh, I actually care about the news now. You know, we could have just gone fishing instead of all this. All we had to do was catch fish a second ago, and now it's come out that actually we're a bit fucked. I'm fucked in the head like a royal salmon. True meanings... No. You don't... We don't get off that easy. We make people brave. Drink a drink to Nelly the Pink, and then save this for you. Get some protect back on you, you absolute studded stoat. I don't think I can afford to be slow, really. If I'm slow, then the world's slow with me. It becomes difficult to prove, but it's always there. Smack him! He's nearly done. I've never been more certain that you've fallen over. Phew. 503. Platinum dagger. Lovely knife. You know what's particularly peculiar about all this? There was supposed to be something else that appeared here before the Behemoth King would show up. A fun little... yeah. It was over here that you like to be. Look at them. Remember these freaks? It's the Freak Kings. They've come back from the Palace of Justice. Bring this tomato to the Disney film. Do you think he'd have been taken less seriously as whatever it was that... I mean, he was a judge. Judge Claude Frollo longed to purge the world of onions. Like, would he have been seen as less of a threat, or does, like, the whole sort of doctrine there require you to suspend that part of your brain indefinitely? I thought I only saw 4 of them, and there are 5 guys. Ah, as evidenced by the pumpkin! Scream root. Snoot boop. Can you imagine if another one appeared? I'm like, I'm his brother, what the fuck have you done? Fight me for 2 hours now as well. Big Keith is here now, isn't that surprising? Oh, your friend told me that it was your friend who summoned a dog. I see. Well, we've got Big Purple. I like your hair. For lack of a better term, I love it. You look cool as all arse. It's occurring to me that you're quite unlike anything else I've ever seen. What other creatures look like you? Pretty much like the Hellworm does. I guess you are just a type of worm. Your aspect was quite unique. Or... Ah! Yeah. Little house. Lord of the Kings. This was a little bit... You've made it a bit silly. What were you for? You were forgetting the maps. Yes. That's fine then. That's fine then, Bobbis. I'll tell your friend. I'll tell your friend that Bobbis did a great job. Where are you? There you are. You hadn't loaded in. I did it. A friend of mine went away. The stone-hewn worm and no joy. Oh. I will bonk a guy on the nose. Thank you for the riddle. The riddle is the true reward. He was upfront about the fact that he didn't really have much to pay us. But it's okay. Hello, you're quite jolly. And I shall be jolly too as soon as I've had my snoot according to the prophecy. We go there and we go there. And we go there and we stop. And we go there and we go there. And we go to a bloody shop. Bear Amos says. Bear Amos says, I need use of your giant snoot. It's no longer raining because we cheered up a rabbit lady. I stopped it every day. Right. Big snoot. Stone snoot. Worm snout. Time to bonk. This may not be a good place to drop. What do you mean? Strike it. Do I have to get someone's permission to hit you on the nose? Hello. Somebody authorise me to bonk you. Oh, hello. I've got to bonk it unarmed. It couldn't just do that. It couldn't just... Karate! Worm snout plunder. We've got a rod of faith. Good stuff. Is that any particularly good? It's... it auto does faith on you. But it's like... Oh, it's the same magic power. Oh, you've got, like, fucked to high heaven magic power. So if I put this on here, it slightly reduce most things. but I won't have to cast Faith on you ever again. Interesting. Little bit interesting. I don't know that that was worth it. Are you alright, mate? Just leave me be, I'm sick of talking about it. I had a question in class and the wind changed. Wouldn't it be funny if after all that, I came back here and immediately caught a fish? Huh? Caught the grand fish prize that I had sought for all these years. But if I don't get the gift of the oceans, then it's the end of the episode either way. To be quite honest, so tune in next time when I will have fish nonsense that I will have already achieved. So, yeah. Tune in next time for the exciting conclusion of Fish. Come on, buddy. Give us the things. Give us the things, please. It's the best prize. Everyone's favourite. Shit.